Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing a bag, chasing that money, chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency at all times, my G. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands we're growing this channel organically, constant elevation. We on our way to the top, well over 40,000 subscribers, on our way to 50K. Even bigger salute to all the newcomers, all the new subscribers, all the new investors, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in this lane. And if you merge into this lane, we most definitely gonna crash out. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Do me a favor. Wipe your feet off before you step into the big house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time we go live right here on Grown Man Business TV. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now we're gonna have a conversation, man. It's a lot of people in the DM asking me about this 4EXTRA situation. You know, I'll say this, right? Nasty work. Nasty work, and it's very unfortunate what happened to that young man out there in California playing around with firecrackers. I don't know, you know, we're gonna talk about this. We're not gonna make this a long drawn out live. You know, got my daughters here, man, baking cake, you know, doing family stuff, you know, grown man business, doing things that grown men do. And I'm probably gonna get in the jacuzzi as well. But I did want to tap into this. I got over 50 DMs asking about this situation, so we're gonna talk about it now. If you don't know, 4EXTRA's a podcaster, of influencer out there in California, actually blew his whole damn hand off, you know, playing with them M4s and playing with them firecrackers on 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I seen the pictures. You know, again, salute to everybody in the DM. You don't got to send me the picture no more. It's nasty work. I seen a picture of his hand, and it's over. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? His new name is 4EXTRA fingers, because he's gonna need 4 extra fingers. He's literally gonna need 4 extra fingers. So from here on out, I'm gonna call him 4 extra fingers. You know what I'm saying? That's his new name from Grown Man Business TV. 4 extra fingers, man. He gonna have a nub when they done with him. That it ain't no coming back from that. His whole hand. I saw the picture. And yeah, 4 extra fingers is his new name, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make fun of him. The guy, I'm not gonna make this a whole comedy session, but y'all already know we gonna make light of the situation. 4 extras is now Mr. 4 extra fingers, because he's definitely gonna need 4 extra fingers after this is all said and done. But yeah, he's going through surgery, and you know, we're gonna talk about this because, you know, karma, energy, there's no real way around it. You don't get to put energy out into the universe and don't expect it to boomerang and come back. The energy never dies. Energy never dies. All it does is boomerang. All it does is come back to you. So always be careful about the energy you putting out there. You know, the downloads started downloading. A lot of people want me to get my perspective on this situation. So here we are. To all the youth out there, to all the young men out there that's getting some motion, that's getting some money, that's getting some fame and some fortune, you starting to get recognized. Always be careful about the people that you step on. Always be careful about the energy that you put into the universe. You might end up like Mr. 4 extra fingers. Because yeah. 4 extra is going to need 4 extra fingers after this is all said and done. It's nasty work. All right. So before we get into this, right, you already know I got to do some customizations to the chat. The higher ups and the elites are always paying attention. They're always watching. They're always trying to muffle the message. They're always trying to shadow ban the channel. I don't just say this for no reason. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But this is really happening. Being as though I'm giving y'all this game, being as though I get up here and I stand on grown man business, the higher ups and the elites are working overtime. They're working overtime to stop the message. So I'm going to do some customizations to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get in here, and we're going to talk about 4 extra fingers. Yeah, you gonna need 4 extra goddamn fingers after that surgery, cause it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good, man. Big salute to the chat. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes. Hit the like button when y'all come in here. Don't forget to do that. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. You know, is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Bam. You see that at the bottom of the chat, right? You feel what I'm saying? Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, doing all your Twittering with your Twitter fingers and all that, using your Twitter fingers to do all your Twittering and all that, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you in tune with the Realest channel on YouTube. Grown Man Business TV is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to the chat. Mr. 4 Extra Fingers, man. Nasty work what took place out there in California. Nasty work. It's an unfortunate situation because I got to say this and I got to be honest. You know, 4 extras or 4 extra fingers, because that's what I'm going to call them from here on out. 4 extra fingers. You know, he easily could have made $500,000 in a boxing ring. He easily could have made $1 million in a boxing ring. And we're going to talk about that because, again, ego, pride, bravado. You understand what I'm saying? When you put that energy out into the atmosphere, when you put it out there into the universe, it only comes back. And a lot of the times you dudes get drunk off of power. You get drunk off of power. And it blinds you. 4 extras was blinded by the power of the game. He was blinded by the power, you know, by the bravado, by the egotistical. Yeah, he was blinded. And the universe works in mysterious ways, my G. Yeah. See, when it comes to the gang culture, I don't believe that nobody is bigger than the program. I believe that Nipsey Hussle was bigger than the program when it comes to the gang culture. But when it comes to the universe, I'm here to tell you, there is nobody bigger than the program. When it comes to the universe, there is nobody bigger. And if you don't check yourself, you get checkmated. Yeah. We're going to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? If you don't check yourself, then you get checkmated. And this is a checkmate for Mr. 4 Extra Fingers because you ain't going to be doing no squabbling as a disabled man. You can't get in the boxing ring when you're disabled, when you're getting a disability check. Yeah, when you getting a disability check and you're disabled, ain't no boxing matches, ain't no charity boxing, ain't no squabbles. The universe is gonna let you do your thing until you get out of pocket, and then he's gonna take the wheel. So you already know one thing for sure, two things for certain. Here at Grown Man Business TV, you already know that I kept the receipts. Mr. 4 Extra Fingers, I kept the receipts, man. I did, man. I kept the receipts, man. And I can't really show y'all the pictures that was sent to me, but that shit looked like you got hit with an AK bullet in your hand. You know, before we get into this receipt, I want to say this. I didn't know that fireworks were legal in California. See, where I'm from, where I'm at, fireworks are legal. And everybody down here know, everybody that engage and indulge in fireworks, we all know you don't light no firework in your hand. So I don't know what's going on in Cali. I don't know if that's a new law. I don't know if y'all are new to this. I don't know if y'all just started getting fireworks. I don't know. But you don't light no M40s or you don't light none of that in your hand. You don't do that. All right, so we're going to get into a receipt, and then we're going to double back, and we're going to do what we do. Well over 100 in the chat. Hit the like button and all that. You know, he's no longer 4 extras. He's now 4 extra fingers because you're going to need 4 extra fingers, young man. Yeah, when your ass come out and your hand look like this, now your whole mentality change. When your hand come out looking like this, it ain't no more off the back. Yeah, it ain't no more off the back when your hand look like this right here. That's how your hand was looking in that photo right there. Yeah. Now, we gonna get into this, but I want to say big salute to everybody that got into the DM. Big salute to everybody that was in the live stream earlier today when we gave Mikey B, you know, some good advice. And you know, I'm gonna do a whole live stream on that because a lot of people was in the DM. They didn't, you know, they felt bad for Mikey. They didn't really like, you know, they were saying, why would you talk about him? Why would you do this? Well, listen, you know, all I want to do and all I was trying to do was let Mikey B know you don't gotta walk around a bald-headed man anymore. You can go get a whole man unit. And all I was trying to let Mikey know is that, hey man, we willing to sponsor your man unit. We willing to get you a wig, man. And we're gonna talk more about that. That's not off the table. I want Mikey B to know we ain't done yet. Oh, but this 4EXTRA fingers situation, we need to get out the way. It ain't no more off the bat when your hand looking like this, Mikey. Listen. 4EXTRA fingers, you gonna have to fight like this now. Big salute to the chat. His name is now 4EXTRA fingers because you goddamn it, you're gonna need 4EXTRA fingers. Listen, man, this will change your life right here. Walking around like this, it ain't looking good. 4EXTRA fingers, it ain't looking good, man. Oh, don't worry, X Cole, I'm gonna give him a whole nother live stream. I got more for Mikey B. But let's talk about 4EXTRA fingers. Hit the like button and all that. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in here and all that. But 4EXTRA fingers, you're gonna need 4EXTRA fingers, man. Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the chat. Look!
I'm throwing them at you, nigga. Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the bat. I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing somebody up today. Off the bat. You know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know.
So basically, 4EXTRA 4th of July is hanging out with a bunch of his friends in front of like a shopping center where they're all hanging out. There's like a short that I posted yesterday, him doing some high kick thing, and he basically had a handful of fireworks, and he was about to let one off. Didn't actually get out of his hand. Apparently, those fuses burn a lot faster than you would think, and yeah, it blew his hand off. And there's more bad news, which is that the true extent of his injuries, I don't think has really 100% been revealed yet. I'm not really at liberty to say exactly what, but definitely there's more to come in terms of like all the stuff that has happened to him as a result of this. But also, I'm not sure 100% who the friend was, but he was with one of his friends, and his friend allegedly like blew half his face off, which I haven't seen any evidence of this or whatever, but yeah, that's all we know right now. He's in surgery right now, off pain meds for like the first time in his entire life. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but that's all that we know right now. So fingers crossed that things.
Y'all, I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing somebody up today. Off the bat. You know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know.
So basically,
Then you know. Nigga, Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the bat. I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing somebody up today. Off the bat. You know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Ave, if you know, then you know.
basically.
Now, you already know how we do here on Grown Man Business TV. We gonna have some fun with on Vernon Avenue. You better go get 4EXTRA fingers for that nub. Yeah, you in hot water, brother. You done messed up, man. And Vernon Avenue ain't gonna help you. I want to start right here, man. For all you youngsters out there, the gang ain't gonna help you. The gang ain't gonna make sure you got 4 extra fingers. You ain't about to throw up the 4 no more. It ain't about to be no more of this. It's gonna be a whole bunch of this. Y'all put so much effort and y'all give so much of y'all life and y'all put so much energy into these gangs, and these gangs don't offer health insurance or dental insurance or vision insurance. YouTube, no jumper. These content platforms do not offer you medical, dental, or vision insurance. And that's where I want to start at. All these YouTubers up here flashing and talking and bragging and boasting. Yeah, they got new chains. They got 4-finger rings. They getting YouTube checks. But we need to ask them, who are you insured with? What insurance company? See, the gang and the YouTube don't give you insurance. So 4EXTRAs, I don't know what's going on. I'm sure Adam 22 is helping you out with that medical bill, because you're going to need 4 extra fingers where your ass walking around like this right here. You're going to need 4 extra fingers, man. And Vernon Avenue ain't going to get you those fingers. Off the bat, 40 Crip ain't going to get you not one goddamn finger. So I wanted to start right there. I wanted to just give y'all this grown man business. When you step into this channel, what you got to understand is we speaking from a grown man perspective, because grown men, we ain't even playing with firecrackers. Yeah, we don't want that premium to go up. We don't even, as a grown man, we ain't playing with firecrackers. But 4 extra fingers ain't a grown man. He don't know what it take to have your whole family under your insurance. He don't know what it take. He don't know what it mean. These bloggers and YouTubers, they get up here, they get to showing these loud nose chains off, and they ain't. These motherfuckers is on government insurance, Obamacare. Yeah, we got to keep it fully 100. Zip with the drip, 4 extras, Mikey B. These dudes is 9 times out of 10, they under Obamacare. So one thing for sure and 2 things for certain, I want y'all to understand something. Grown men, we don't even play with firecrackers. We don't even play with fireworks on 4th of July. We get on the grill. We get to cooking those hamburgers and those hot dogs and all that. We ain't out there with the youngsters playing with firecrackers. Everything is off the bat. Everything is 40 Crip. Everything is Vernon Avenue. Well, now it's going, now it's going to be 4 extra fingers, because 4 extra, you're going to need 4 extra goddamn fingers for you to be able to throw up that gang sign. Yeah, it's all over. You got a nub, man. I seen the pictures, man. I seen the pictures. 4 extra fingers is what your new name is. All right? So I wanted to start with that. Health, dental, vision insurance, all of that. You got 4 extra fingers with a goddamn nub. You got Zip with the drip, and you got Mikey B. Your eyes is cocked like a pistol. You ain't got vision insurance. You got a new chain, but you ain't got no dental insurance. You got a new chain, but you ain't got vision insurance, and your eyes is cocked like a pistol and all that. You can't even look straight in the goddamn camera because your eyes is doing this while you looking, but you telling me about a chain, and you telling, come on, man. Come on. Mikey, we're not even talking about Mikey B. Mr. 4 extra fingers. Mr. 4 extra fingers. The gang is not going to help you pay for your medical bill. Vernon Avenue is not going to help you pay for your therapy and your physical therapy that you're going to have to go through. And I want him to be a prime example to all you YouTubers, to all you gangbangers, to all you dudes out here running your mouth, popping. Yeah, you popping it and all that. YouTube ain't got an insurance policy, and the gangs out there, they ain't not gonna help you with your physical therapy. They not gonna help you with your prosthetic hand and your prosthetic fingers and all that, because you're gonna need a prosthetic. You're gonna be a disabled, man. You're gonna be disabled, man. You're gonna be on goddamn disability for the rest of your life, young man. You can't work no more. You can't go work construction. You can't get in the boxing ring. You can't be an athlete. Man, you got a long road of recovery ahead of you. First thing I said to myself when I saw that picture in my DM is, who is this young man insured with? Who is his insurance company? Nobody ain't get back to me yet. Yeah, everybody talking about this and everybody in my DMs talking about that. But they ain't nobody told me the insurance company that young man, he ain't got no goddamn insurance. Yeah, same way Mikey B ain't got no hair. Mr. 4EXTRA ain't got no he ain't got no medical health insurance. He assed out. He got the white man to call him and help him out with some. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money. Now, I wanted to start right there. Vernon Avenue. Yeah. Hey, it ain't no Vernon Avenue insurance, Miss Gail. That's for sure. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Ain't no Vernon Avenue insurance. You know how much them prosthetic legs cost? You know how much them prosthetic hands cost? You know how much physical therapy costs? You know how much it costs just to have insurance? That's the new flex right there. I don't want to see your chains. I don't want to see your Rolex watch. I don't want to see I don't want to see none of that. I want to see your health insurance card. Who do you got health insurance with? That's the new flex. I know it's gonna be hard to, that man blew his whole goddamn hand off running around like a little ass kid with some firecrackers. Now, I wanted to get that out there because before anything else, grown man business, that's the top of this. Grown man business is superior. And again, a lot of y'all don't even know what it take to stand on grown man business. You talking about money and you're counting $1,000 and you got this and you got the cash apps and you're doing this, but you ain't got no goddamn insurance. Game over. You ain't got no insurance. And if you had some insurance, you wouldn't even be you wouldn't be showing none of that money because you would be paying for insurance. Now, I wanted to start there, but let's go a little bit deeper. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button and all that. Let's go a little bit deeper. I recently did a live stream about 4EXTRA in 607 Unk. And, it went viral. They was at No Jumper and they had an altercation and they were going back and forth. And we all saw 4EXTRAs violate 607 Unk. We all saw 4EXTRAs, bully 607 Unk. And some people felt the way about it and some people felt another way. But over here at Grown Man Business TV, I told y'all in that live stream that was nasty work and I don't condone that. We don't condone bullies over here. You understand what I'm saying? And, what happened at No Jumper was nasty work. But one of the things we didn't go in depth about, I spoke on it, but I didn't go in depth like I am right now, is the karma that come from that. The karma that 4EXTRAs is receiving from that particular situation, that one alone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know he done a lot of things. I know he did a lot of things in jail, X, Y, and Z. I'm not here to judge 4EXTRA. But what I am here to say is we all were able to see what happened at No Jumper. That was something that was caught on camera and it was shown to the world. That's a different type of energy. You know, when you go to jail and you get in a fight and then you tell us about it, but we didn't get to see it, that's one thing. But when you get on that camera and you tell 607 Unc that you was going to shoot him, that you was going to physically harm him, that you was going to catch him and you was going to beat him, even though he was telling you that he loved you, he didn't want no smoke with you, he apologized 1,000 times, you still bullied him and you still took advantage of the situation. And you thought that nothing comes of that. You as a young man, because you don't have the game. Nobody's giving you the game. Everybody's letting you run around because they scared of you. Nobody told you, hey homie, I don't think you should have did that. Hey homie, hold up. Hey, cut the cameras off. We're not gonna put that out. I know you want to go viral, but don't do that. Let's do it another way. Because everybody on the West Coast is scared of you. Nobody told you, man, you need to be paying attention. This is going to come back tenfold. Oh man, listen, that energy that you put out today on No Jumper with 607 Unc and all of that, you need to be keeping your head on the swivel. You need to be looking around. You need to be paying attention, because that energy it has no other, it has to come back. Energy never dies. It only boomerangs. So if you would have had a grown man in your corner, if you would have had a real big dog around you, like me, Grown Man Business TV, I would have set you down, homie. I would have literally told you, hold up, sit down right here. Let me talk to you for an hour. Let me get 30 minutes. Just listen to me. No, Vernon Avenue, 40 Crip, cuz. I ain't trying to, okay. Now, when the energy come back around, you gotta be able to see through the smoke and mirrors. I mean, you think it was a coincidence that he blew off his hand? Out of every part of his body that could have got affected by that fireworks, by that firecracker, by that dynamite that he was holding. You think that it's a coincidence that his goddamn hand got blown off and turned like this to a goddamn nub? You think it's a coincidence? That young man is now 4 extra fingers because he's gonna need 4 extra fingers right there. You think that's a coincidence? Well, I'm here to tell you that ain't no coincidence. That's the universe talking to you. That's the universe saying, hold up, I gave you a chance to fix that. You were supposed to fix that situation. You were supposed to step out there and say, hey, you know, I know it looked like I was bullying, homie. I was a little bit upset. You understand? And I don't ever want nobody to think that I'm a bully or that I'm just moving around in that kind of manner. It wasn't nothing like that. I didn't like what he said about me. I addressed it, but I turned up a little bit too much, and that's my bad. If you would have did that, if 4 extra fingers would have did that, this would have never happened. Trust me, I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling you. And the universe is always, that's why I say boomerang. When you put the energy out there, it has to go out, it has to sit out there, and then it has to come back. And when the energy is out there, you have a chance to fix your situation. You have a chance. You have a chance to alter the trajectory of that energy. But if you just let it be what it's gonna be, here we are. Yeah, now it ain't 40 Crip because you ain't got 4 goddamn fingers. You ain't even got 4 fingers to throw the 40 Crip up. You 4 extra fingers. You ain't even got 4 extra fingers now. Again, y'all don't think it's a coincidence? He could have got hit in the shoulder. He could have blew off a piece of his leg. He could have blew off he could have blew anything on his whole hand. Something that means so much to him. Something that is such a huge part of his identity. He turned it to it looked like this now. This how it look. This how it look right here. 4 extra fingers because your ass gonna need 4 extra fingers. And it ain't no Vernon Avenue Insurance Company. It ain't no 40 Crip Insurance. Yeah, boy, you better make, boy, you got a journey on your hands. Now, what's the silver lining in this? Yeah, we know he got it. We know he blew his hand off. We know he ain't got no insurance. We know he ain't going. Yeah, you ain't about to get in no fights. You ain't got no squabbles. I want to give y'all a positive in this. When the universe sends you on a journey like this, when the universe changes your direction, your path, you can take advantage of that. If you can see through the smoke and mirrors, if you can humble yourself, if you can put your pride and your ego aside, and you can look at the wrong and the error in your ways, you'll be able to see a clear path, a clear path. But if you keep that pride, if you keep that ego, if you keep that bravado, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Because now you are no longer Mr. 4EXTRAs. You're now Mr. 4EXTRA fingers and all that. This how your hand was looking in the photo. Now, if you go to jail, they're going to dog you. If you go to jail now, it ain't no, yeah, you ain't about to be doing no peanut buttering, and you ain't going to be knocking nobody out with no nub like this. They going to dog you out in jail. They're not gonna cut you no shorts. They're not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be all extras. So now you might want to start thinking more about staying free, because you can't survive in the penitentiary. They're gonna put you in PC and all that. You're gonna be in protective custody because you got a fucking nub on your arm right there. The energy, homie. You know, I want to paint a picture for you, right? Imagine looking at an ant farm. You got thousands of ants going in and out the ant farm. You got thousands of ants going in and out the ant colony. You know, you got one ant in there that's extra big. You know, he bullying the other ants. He taking their food and shit. He beating up the ants and all that. You understand? He think that he's the man. Little do he know, because he's a two-dimensional creature, he don't even understand that I'm standing over top of the ant colony and I'm about to pour a gallon of water in there. I'm about to flood that shit out like Noah's Ark. You understand? I'm trying to give you a picture, right? Nobody is bigger than the program of the universal law. You got dudes like 4EXTRAs down here moving around, doing this, doing that, not understanding that, man, we are mere ants in the ant colony. We are nothing but ants in the ant colony. So don't waste your time bullying other ants. Don't waste your time, you know, mishandling your energy. Because all it takes is for somebody to stand over the colony and pour a gallon of water in it, and everything is wiped out. Everything, it's over. It's over after that. 4EXTRA fingers is going to be used as a prime example of what not to do. When that man told you he was sorry, you supposed to accepted that. When that man showed you he didn't want to fight, you wasn't supposed to take advantage of that. Now something bigger than you took advantage of you. Now a higher power took advantage of you, and now you're 4EXTRA fingers and all that, because your arm look like this. You ain't even got a hand no more. Your arm look like this. Yeah, your new name is 4EXTRA fingers. Now, I see a lot of, I guess, gang members. I see a lot of YouTubers. I see a lot of content creators speaking to this, right? And, you know, it's people in the DM, they're telling me, yo, GMB, take it easy on 4EXTRAs. You know, You know, don't go too hard. And I'm saying to myself, this is Grown Man Business TV. This is the purest dope on YouTube, straight off the brick into the bottles. If it was somebody else, 4EXTRAs would be laughing at him. Yeah, if it was 607 Unk, 4EXTRAs wouldn't take it easy on him. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? If it was a Hoover, if it was somebody from Hoover, 4EXTRAs wouldn't be taking it easy on them. He'd be laughing at him. If it was a blood member, he'd be laughing at him. If it was a rival gang member, he'd be laughing at him. So why are we supposed to do that? Nah. The message got to be put out there. It don't matter. The truth is going to hurt sometimes. And truth is, he blew. Come on, man. Why? Okay, we're gonna get into that. Truth is, your new name is 4EXTRA Fingers. Yeah, you're gonna need 4 extra fingers on Vernon Avenue. On Vernon Avenue. Now, let's go a little bit further, man. Let's lighten the load a little bit, right? 4EXTRAs is what I consider a child in a grown man's body. 4EXTRA Fingers is a child in a grown man's body. And, you know, just follow me on this. We got a lot of children living in grown men bodies. So we look at you from the outside looking in and we saying, that's a grown ass man. He's a fully grown man. But when you listen to them, when you listen to how they articulate themselves, when you listen to the conversation, what you'll realize is this dude is a child. Only a child would get his hands on some firecrackers like that and get all excited about throwing firecrackers at other people and throwing firecrackers at somebody's house and violating somebody. The first thing he wanted to do with those firecrackers was violate somebody. And before he got a chance to violate somebody, he violated himself. A big ass kid, a big ass child. You know, we really got to start evaluating these content creators, these rappers, these actors, these fraudulent dudes. These dudes is frauds. We need to really start evaluating and peeping them out so we can separate the boys from the men. Because to let y'all tell it or let somebody else tell it, you know, 4EXTRAs is a grown ass man. When I'm telling you, ain't no grown ass man, bro. Ain't no grown ass man talking like this. Watch this.
I'm throwing them at you, nigga. Vernon Avenue, nigga, off the back. I'm blowing you up. I'm blowing somebody up today off the back. You know. Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know.
Ain't no grown man talking like that, man. Ain't no grown man talking like that. On Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. I don't know what you talking about, youngster. I don't know what you talking. I told you what I would have did to you at No Jumper. Because he's a child. I would have played chessman and checkmated you out there in No Jumper. Yo, Vernon Avenue, if you know, then you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I would have sued you and No Jumper. I would have sued you and Adam 22. $20 million. That's easy money. Ain't no way this big ass kid was supposed to have these firecrackers in his hand. Who is his handler? Who's responsible for this child right here? Because somebody was supposed to be supervising this little man and making sure he don't harm himself and making sure he don't harm nobody else. The universe did that. The universe made sure of that. Nasty work. Nasty work. It's time to separate the boys from the men. And I'm going to tell you something. It don't matter if we do it or not. The universe is going to do it. The universe is going to do it. I told you. I see your chain. I see your rings and all that. I see all that. Let me see your health insurance. The universe is going to separate the boys from the men. You got golds in your mouth, you got diamonds on your neck, you got rings on your finger, but you ain't got no health insurance. You ain't got no dental insurance, and you ain't got no vision insurance. The universe is going to separate the boys from the men. 4 extra fingers. Salute to you. I'ma salute you. Get well. I hope you get well soon. Salute. I'ma salute you the way you gonna salute me. I'ma salute you with a nub just like this. Salute. When I talk to you, I'ma talk to you like this. I seen the pictures, man. I seen the pictures of your hand in my DM. So I'm just gonna talk to you like this if you don't mind. 4 extra fingers. What was you doing out there? Salute to you. Get well soon. I'm going to talk to you like this. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you like this because you don't understand. You don't understand this no more. You don't understand this. You only going to understand this from here on out. This what you're going to understand right here. Look, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, B. Salute to you. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap when you're playing with this. It's always deeper than rap when you're playing with this. Ain't no more goddamn Vernon Avenue for you. Ain't no more 40 Crip. You need 4 extra fingers for you to be whole again. Yeah, grown man business TV, take it easy on them, blah, blah, blah. You need 4 extra fingers to be whole again. I'm going to tell you what, let's be honest. If I was an enemy, I'll find you. If I was 607 Unc, I'll find you right now. And I'll put hand and feet on you, boy. Yeah, if I was 607 Unc, with your hand looking like this, I'd take a flight straight to Cali right now and put hands and feet all on you. You can't do nothing with this. Yeah, you can't do nothing with this. Salute to the chat, man. I'm not gonna stay long on this situation. I just wanted to put that out there. You know, get well soon, my G. You know what I'm saying? You dropped a $1 million bag. You fumbled the ball. You fumbled the bag. Had a lot of people that wanted to see if those hands was really what you said they was. A lot of people that wanted to see you fight. A lot of people would have paid to see you get in the ring. A lot of people would have paid pay-per-view numbers to see you fight somebody. Aaron the Plumber, one of these UFC dudes, whatever. And you dropped the bag. You got blinded. You believed the hype. You believed the hype before the hype even materialized. You thought you was who you was before the money even came. When you should have been doing like Aaron the Plumber somewhere, training and all that. Yeah, you should have been somewhere with Aaron the Plumber, fighting, boxing, training, getting your weight up, getting your skills, you know, getting ready, signing some contracts, getting ready to do some fights and all that. Instead, you was over there off Vernon Avenue. Yeah. Yeah, you was over there off Vernon Avenue somewhere. Boy, my daughter's making some cake. That cake smell real good. I might have to get a slice of that cake, man. I can smell it. You about to check on that cake? Yeah. That cake smelling real good. I got my daughter's baking some cake.
We gotta ice it.
You said happen?
I said we gotta ice it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, salute to the chat. I'm gonna double back on Mikey B, man. We gonna have some fun. I was gonna do that tonight. I really wanted to, but just for an extra situation, they just been blowing my DM up about it. I'm not gonna stay long on the 4EXTRA joint. I'm a kind of double back on this. But this 4EXTRA, yeah, this 4EXTRA finger situation ain't something that need to be drawn out. It ain't a long live stream. We 45 minutes in. This situation is very cut straight to the point. You know, I didn't want to draw it out, but I wanted to get it out the way because it is a hot topic right now, and a lot of people really want me to speak on it. And like I said, it's very easy, very straightforward, very cut and dry. You feel me? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I don't really feel sorry for the homie. I understand that, you know, you gonna have to go through trials and tribulations before you get to the next level. You know, the universe is showing you that you got a way out. The universe is showing you the door is right there for you to go to the next level, for you to better your life, for you to make some money, for you to be able to leave the streets alone. But just like Nipsey Hussle, you thought you was gonna be able to manipulate the universe, get some money, and still keeps talking about Vernon Avenue and all that. Keep talking about 40 Crip and squabbles and you thought, see, Nipsey Hussle made that mistake. Nipsey Hussle thought that he could play the fence. He could talk about wealth. He could talk about health at the same time still being an active Rolling 60 Crip member. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Just like Nipsey Hussle, you was at a fork in the road where you were supposed to make a decision. Just like Aaron the plumber, listen, I've been gangbanging my whole life. I'm gonna put that to the side. I wanna better my family. I wanna make my money. I wanna change my life. So I'm no longer active. I'm no longer active. I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna go boxing. I'm gonna fight pro now. You just like Nipsey, and I got a lot of love for Nipsey Hussle, but I learned over due time, and I realized that's what Nipsey's downfall, holding on to that gang culture, holding on to the bravado and the pride, and holding on to all the bullshit that come with that gang culture. Instead of embracing your blessings, instead of embracing what the universe is supplying you with, instead of looking and growing and going bigger, when you get to a certain level, you got to denounce the bullshit. It say men let go of childish things. It says men let go of childish things. So what happens when you become a man, but you still holding on to childish things? You blow your goddamn blessings away, and you end up with you need 4 extra fingers. That's what happens. When you become a grown man, but you holding on to childish things, you end up in the parking lot with your brains blown out like Nipsey Hussle. Somebody was supposed to tell you this. Somebody's supposed to tell you that when you turn into an adult, you got to let go of childish ways. And if you don't let go of childish ways, bang. Yeah. Yeah. And I want you youngsters to understand something. You don't get a long time to make a decision. You don't get to wait 20 years to make a decision. You don't get to play around with the universe and then make a decision. Once you start receiving blessings, once you start noticing that things in your life are changing, money is coming in, blessings is coming in, you are now on a time clock to make a decision. Are you going to go into manhood? Are you going to denounce childish things, or are you going to play both sides? Everybody think they smarter than the universe. Everybody think they smarter. Everybody think they know the way. Everybody think they can slip and slide. Yo, I could, you know, I'm a play with this on this side, and then I'm a play like this on this side, and I'm gonna do both. You can't do both. It's 4th of July week, and I could be anywhere right now. I could be in Atlanta. I could be at a club. I could be anywhere right now. I could be around a bunch of bitches. I could be doing all kind of wild shit right now. You think, man, look at this edge up, man. With this edge up right here, you think I can't be at a motherfucking club, nigga, smoking hookah, eyeballing your bitch and all that? Tell her, give it a head nod with this edge up. Mikey B, with this edge up, I could give your bitch the head nod like that, and she'll see it, and she'll be right where I needed to be at. I could be anywhere. I'm at the house right now with both of my daughters baking cakes and shit right now. It's cakes being baked in the house. Yeah. Yeah, I could be anywhere. I'm telling you, I could be in Atlanta right now. Yeah, I could be in Atlanta. I could be at the club with a bottle of rosé or Don, with a Don Julio. That's what you're drinking. You're drinking Don Julio, and I could have me a hookah right there. Whole bunch of goddamn scattered ass all around me. Yeah. With this edge up right here, Mikey B. I know you don't like that. I know you mad about that. Your motherfucking hair stopped growing 20 years ago. I know you don't like to see that motherfucking line so clean and spiffy. You gotta make a decision. And a lot of the times the decision, you gonna feel away. You gonna say, nah, well, maybe I could just go to the club tonight. I mean, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I'ma just go out tonight, and then you end up like Mellow Banks out there in Chicago. You seen what happened out there in Chicago with Mellow Banks? What's the girl? I think her name is Melly Banks, Mellow Banks. Them people shot that club up a couple of days ago. 18 people got shot. 4 people got killed. Cause your ass wanted to go out to the club and all that when you could have been in the house. Yeah, you could have been in the house watching goddamn Love and Hip Hop, watching Sports Center, baking goddamn cakes with your babies and all that. Yeah, my daughter's just baking cakes right now. I'm gonna get me a slice of cake when the cake cools off. Yeah, I might get in the jacuzzi when I get finished talking to y'all. Might just do that. You don't get a lot of time to make a decision. You either gonna let go of childish things or you gonna dwell in childish things. And firecrackers and fireworks, if you ask me, is for children. Yeah, I used to buy firecrackers and shit. I don't even think about it. I'm not lighting no firecrackers. Yeah, shit might light your whole goddamn house on fire. You light some firecrackers up, the neighbors' houses might catch on fire. I ain't into the fireworks and shit. I'll let y'all do it. I'll watch it. With that being said, man, we ain't staying long. Big salute to the chat, man. Well over 5,000 people just tapped in. Yeah, we well over 5,000. I ain't even been up here an hour. 5,000 people that came through the chat. We approaching 45,000 subscribers too, so salute to everybody that subscribed to the channel. It's Shake and Bake, you laughing? 4 extra fingers, bitch, your goddamn hand. Look, let me show you something. Big salute to the chat. I ain't gonna show y'all the actual picture. Shit was nasty, son. Yo, salute to everybody that sent me. I was kind of mad y'all sent me that picture in my DM. It was like 40 different people that sent me the same picture. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit was nasty. His hand looked crazy, man. His hand looked crazy, bro. Shit looked it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just show you. I'm not gonna show you the whole. Well, this picture, right? You still can't see. It's blurred out. They blurred it out. But I just want you to get a glimpse of what it kind of did look like. Big salute to the chat. Look. This nigga hand right here. Nigga hands like this now. Look, it's like this. Look. Yo, his hand looked like he got shot with an AK-47, bro. That shit looked like that nigga hand look like he got shot. The drive-by shooting, man. That nigga hand look like he got hit with that nigga hand look like he got shot with that, bro. That nigga hand look like he got hit by a drive-by, like a 223 bullet. That shit is terrible. Yeah, man, that shit is terrible. I don't know if he was crying. It wasn't a video. I saw the picture. Um, and I want to say something else, right? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? You gotta ask yourself who released this picture. You know, he was out there with his homies. He was out there with his gang, right? And ain't your gang supposed to protect you? Ain't they supposed to like make sure nobody violates you? Ain't they supposed to make sure nobody take pictures of you while your whole damn hand is blown off? It's always the dudes in the gang that's setting up the other dudes, like what they did to Crip Mac or what they did to these other dudes. Ain't they supposed to, like, if you running a fade, ain't they supposed to not record it, but they seem to always record the fades they run? The gang culture is watered down. It's over. It was probably one of his homeboys that caught him lacking while he was looking down in a very vulnerable state and clipped and took a picture of him with his whole fucking hand blown off and and sent this shit to TMZ or something. You know what I'm saying? Because when I seen the photo, I'm saying to myself, who could be standing right next to him right there while this is going on, and he ain't paying no attention? One of his homies, one of his gang members. Nasty work, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about, bruh. He was better off getting shot in the hand. He probably would have fared off a better. He would have did better if somebody would have put a bullet in his hand. That firecracker, bro, is not. That shit is a dynamite. That firecracker is a dynamite. That's like holding dynamite in your hand. Why would you light the dynamite in your hand? Like, nah, man. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. And that's what happened when you feel invincible. You think nothing can happen to you. You think that you the conqueror of the world. Nah, homie, you an ant in the ant colony. That's all we really are, just ants in the ant colony. Bruh. Bruh, like he was better off getting a bullet in his hand, bro. He blew his fingers off. All his fingers was gone when I looked at the picture. I ain't see one. Look at me. I ain't see one picture. I ain't see one finger in the picture. It was shit look like ground beef. It looked like some shit you buy from the store. You know when you go get the hamburger patty meat? That's what that's what his arm looked like. It ain't even a hand. This shit is an arm. It's a wrist and an arm. He ain't got no hand no more. Yeah, I saw it. I'm showing y'all the blurred out, but I seen the actual picture. And they got the actual picture. If you Google it, the picture is on Google. They got the actual picture on Google, but you just got to click on the joint with that's blurred. Yeah, shit is terrible, man. 4 extra fingers. That's because that's what your ass gonna need. Your ass gonna need 4 extra fingers after what your hand. You need 4 extra fingers, 4 extra. Salute to the chat, man. I'm about to get up out of here. You know it's gonna be Sunday tomorrow. I think we're gonna talk about Diddy tomorrow. Depending on how I'm feeling, we might talk about Diddy tomorrow, or I might just talk about Mikey B tomorrow. I might get Mikey B back on the hook. I might want to finish Mikey B off. I think I might just want to do that. Yeah, let's look at a couple of things. Like, I might want to finish Mikey B off. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I wish Mikey B was in the chat and we could have a count. Yeah, pause. I guess I say pause. I want to put the nail in the coffin when it come to Mikey B. Salute to the homie Mikey B. Let me say this too, because a lot of y'all was in the DM. Let me say this. Me and Mikey is just showing you content creators that it ain't always got to be a beef, man. It ain't always got to be wars. Like, you guys be on YouTube and it seems like all y'all want to do is go back and forth. Y'all want to disrespect each other. Y'all want to go to war. You know what I'm saying? We doing content. This is content. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna look at the. I saw Ratchet TV. I saw Ratchet TV and Tisa Tales. I think I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. I thought that was hella funny. Ratchet TV is a funny dude. Yeah. What's good with it? Fred Marines, what it do? I see you in the chat. NYC was cool, man. JP, NYC was beautiful. I had a good time in NYC. You know what I'm saying? Did some things up there, man. Got right. I you know, in and out like a robbery, man. In and out like a robbery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the homie Mikey B on his stretcher. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you. Let me give you an eyeball. Let me show you what I'm looking like. That's the homie Mikey B right there. Nigga Mikey B, man. Young Jeezy head ass nigga, man. Russell Simmons head ass nigga, man. Charles Barkley head ass nigga, man. Chin strap head ass nigga, man. Yeah, nigga shit look like motherfucking Charles Barkley, man. Russell Simmons head ass nigga, man. LL Cool J head ass nigga, man. How was it? It was good. I'm gonna get a slice in a few minutes. It's on that table. Okay. Just slow. Yeah, it is. Charles Barkley head ass nigga. Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar head ass nigga, man. Yeah, that motherfucker head look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar head ass nigga, man. Look. I'm gonna do a whole live stream. We not gonna go far, but I got something for you. Hey, Mikey B. I got something for you, Mikey. Mikey, I got something for you, and I want you to look, and I want you to, Mikey B. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to put the nail in the coffin of Mikey B tomorrow. Look. Mikey, we're going to get you whatever hair unit you want. Tomorrow. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all locked into the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. Mikey B, we gonna get you whatever hair unit that you want. We're gonna get it. We're gonna sponsor it. You won't have to live another goddamn day of your life as a bald-headed man ever again. You won't have to live and wake up in cold sweats from one of them bald-headed nightmares ever again. And you won't have to tell another bald-headed lie ever again. Yours truly, Mikey B, from yours truly, from me to you, Grown Man Business TV, from me to you. You ain't gonna have to tell another bald-headed lie ever in your life. You ain't gonna have to wake up in cold sweats from one of them bald-headed nightmares. Salute, man. Yeah, we gonna do this tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you locked into the channel. I'm telling you, we gonna have a good time tomorrow. It's gonna be, yeah, the hair unit. I ain't talking about G unit. I'm talking about the hair unit. Yeah, Mikey B, we ain't talking about G unit, 50 Cent. We talking about a hair unit. Oh, we're gonna go through multiple different hair units tomorrow, Mikey B. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all already know how we give it up, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Listen. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man Bennett. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. I'm gonna give you this game pure dope. No fentanyl, no baking soda, no quinine. I'm giving you this dope straight off the brick into the bottles. 4 extra fingers. 4 extra fingers is out there doing what he like to do, doing this and doing that, but he ain't got no damn insurance. Vernon Avenue ain't got no insurance. 40 Crip ain't got you no insurance. Four extra fingers was playing with those firecrackers and he blew his goddamn fingers and his hands off. And now 4 extra fingers is lost and he need 4 extra fingers. Nasty work. 4 fingers down. Yeah, I see you in the chat. I like that one. I like that one. Sinful Toaster. I like that one. 4 fingers down. Blow your goddamn fingers off. Now this all you got. 4 extra fingers. This all you got. 4 fingers down. This all you got now. This right here is all you got. I'ma salute you like this now. 4 extra fingers. I'ma salute you like this. Get well soon, 4 extra fingers. Salute. The energy that you put out into this universe has no choice but to boomerang and come right back to you. The energy. You don't want to be the guy bullying people. You don't want to be the guy beating people up. You don't want to be the guy taking advantage of people because the universe will only take advantage of you. The game is the game. The game is to be sold, not told. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know, you are at a crossroads in your life. The universe slowed you down. The universe took the wheel. And now you are at a crossroads in your life. 4 extra fingers. And I'm telling you something. If you don't make the right decision, if you don't go down the right path, the next time it's going to be way worse than blowing off your goddamn hands into a nub like this. You are at a crossroad. The universe says, slow down. Look at what you're doing. I'm going to give you a chance to pay attention. I'm going to give you a chance to slow down and look at what you're doing. I'm going to give you a chance to slow down and make a decision. But I'm going to tell you something. Make your next move your best move, Mr. 4 Extras, Mr. 4 Extra Fingers. Because when you make that decision, you're going to have to stand on it, whatever it is. Just make sure you stand on it. Don't do no crying. Don't do no bitching. Stand on whatever you, because that's what's happening. And see, we got OGs that need to say this. Hey, brother, that was a tragic situation, but you are at a crossroads. You might want to sit down, get out the spotlight, gather your thoughts and be ready for the decision when it's decision time, because you got a decision to make. You gonna stay down with this or you gonna get down with that? Don't worry, it's your choice. See, your OG got to tell you what is happening right now. Or OG's supposed to tell you, hey, homie, this ain't coincidence, homie. This did not happen by coincidence. I mean, what you talking? I'm telling you, bro, the shit you've been doing too much. You've been being too extra. Your name is 4 extras, so you feel like you got to do a bunch of extra shit. And what I'm telling you is the karma has boomerang. The universe, the energy has boomerang back to you. And you need to clear your mind, and you need to be ready when it's time to make a decision, because it's coming. Now, you don't listen to me, don't listen to me. Go do your shit, jump off a bridge, blow your other goddamn hand off. Fuck it, now you ain't got no hands. Yeah, now you ain't got no goddamn hand. Blow your other hand off with some firecracker, fucking your ass and got no goddamn hand. You got 2 prosthetic hands now, nigga. They get to whooping your ass for the rest of your life for all that shit you did in jail. That's your karma. I'm just telling you. Mikey B, before we get out of here, I want you to know that tomorrow you're going to have a smile on your face just like this man right here. Just like this man, when we put that goddamn man unit across the top of that milk dud head you got right there, when we put that motherfucking man unit on the top of that goddamn milk dud, you gonna smile like that too. We gonna get you a man unit, and when we put that hair back on top of that goddamn scoop dud head that you got up there, you gonna be so happy to see hair. It been 20 years since you seen hair on your head. We could change that. 2025, you ain't got to be a bald-headed man no more. You ain't got to walk around with the goddamn shiner when we got man units out here. You better make sure you tune in tomorrow. After tomorrow, I don't want to hear nothing else from you, Mikey. I don't want it because I don't want to have to keep doing this to you. I don't want to have to keep doing this to you. So we gonna go through some options of man units tomorrow. We gonna pick out a man unit. I'm gonna order it, and we gonna leave this thing at that. All right. But if you keep playing with me, I'll order multiple man units. I'll send you dreadlocks. I'll send you a goddamn box fade. I'll send you 360 waves. I'll send you a Boosie fade. You want a Boosie fade? I'll send you a man unit with a Boosie fade on it. Now you got options, Mikey B. Yeah, now you got options. Just like your old lady and these women with these wigs, I got a man unit. You might want to have dreadlocks today. You might feel like a Rastafari. Yeah, bumba clot, ras clot, the pussy boy, bumba clot, ras clot. You might feel like a ras clot today. You could put the dreadlocks on. You understand me? You might be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? REBD, do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car. Work hard, good Lord. She a bad broad. And it's that you might be feeling like Boosie badass, and I'm going to send you a Boosie cut. I'm going to send you the Boosie fade. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look!
Protect my energy from your bad aura. Now my boss gonna say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go receive my rhythm, flow like a river. If you get your blood.
We're going to talk to you tomorrow, Mikey B. I want you to get a ball. I want you to have a bald-headed nightmare tonight thinking about that goddamn wig we gonna get for you. With that being said, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy. It's your boy. Grown Man Business TV, you feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? I suggest you tap in.